안녕하세요. 코트라 뭄바이무역관 송지원입니다. 오늘 한인도 에너지 저장 섹터 설명회에 참석해 주셔서 대단히 감사합니다. 이번 설명회는 코트라 서남아지역본부와 뭄바이무역관이 우리 에너지 저장 기업의 인도 시장 진출에 필요한 정보를 제공해 드리기 위해 마련된 행사로 다음과 같은 순서로 진행하겠습니다. 먼저 코트라 서남아지역본부 빈준화 본부장님의 개회사 말씀과 주 뭄바이 총영사관 김영욱 총영사님의 축사가 있겠습니다. 코트라와 인도 에너지 저장협회 간 MOU 체결식을 보신 후 인도 에너지 저장 시장 현황에 관해 인도 에너지 저장협회 닥터 라훌 월웰까님의 발표가 있겠습니다. 그 다음 인도 에너지 저장 선도 기업인 와리, 넥스차즈, 산바루, ITP, 워드위자드에서 에너지 시장 전망 및 현지 기업 현황에 대해 소개가 있겠습니다. 마지막으로 최근 인도 경제 동향과 코트라 수출 지원 사업에 대해 뭄바이무역관 유동길차장님이 발표해 주시겠습니다. 그럼 바로 시작하겠습니다. 코트라 서남아 지역본부 빈준화 본부장님 인사말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
안녕하십니까. 코트라 서남아지역본부장 빈준화입니다. 먼저 인도 에너지 저장 시장에 관심을 가져주시고 귀한 시간 내어 오늘 설명회에 참석해 주신 우리 기업 여러분께 깊은 감사의 말씀 드립니다. 14억 인구를 보유한 인도는 2021년 기준 전기 발전 용량이 384기가와트이며 그중 60%를 기존 화력발전소로부터 조달하고 있습니다. 화력발전의 원료인 석유와 가스는 대부분 수입에 의존하고 있기 때문에 인도의 만성적인 무역 적자의 원인이 되고 있습니다. 이러한 상황을 타개하기 위해 2021년 인도 정부는 2030년까지 태양광, 풍력, 바이오 등 신재생 에너지를 통한 전기 발전 용량을 500기가와트로 현재 대비 5배 증가시킬 계획을 발표하였습니다. 재생에너지는 거의 무한에 가까운 태양력, 풍력을 활용한다는 장점이 있지만 자연의 힘을 빌려 발전하기 때문에 생산 용량을 조절하기 힘들고 불규칙적으로 생산된다는 단점을 가지고 있습니다. 따라서 에너지의 생산과 소비의 시간 차이를 극복할 수 있는 에너지 저장 산업은 신재생 에너지와 함께 발전될 수밖에 없으며 전 세계적인 탄소 배출 감축 트렌드와 인도 정부의 신재생 에너지 발전 목표를 달성하기 위해 연평균 17% 이상의 고성장이 필요한 상황입니다. 인도 정부 산하 싱크탱크인 니티 아욕에 따르면 2017년부터 2030년까지 3천억 달러 규모의 전기차 배터리 시장을 형성할 것으로 보이며 전 세계 전기차 배터리 수요의 3분의 1 이상을 차지할 것으로 예상됩니다. 전기차 부분이 성장하면서 에너지 저장 장치에 대한 수요도 크게 증가할 것이며 이를 가능하도록 배터리 제조 생태계를 구성하고 투자를 촉진하는 계획을 추진하고 있습니다. 이에 세계적인 수준에 올라와 있는 한국의 에너지 저장 관련 기업들이 인도로 진출할 수 있는 환경이 조성되어 있다고 할 수 있겠습니다. 에너지 저장 수요는 급격하게 증가하고 있지만 그에 비해 인도 내에서 제조할 수 있는 역량과 시설이 부족하기 때문에 거대한 인도 에너지 저장 시장을 공략하는 기회로 활용해야 합니다. 그러나 이 같은 인도 에너지 저장 산업의 성장과 높은 수준의 한국 제품에도 불구하고 아직 절대적인 수출 규모는 낮은 수준에 머무르고 있습니다. 2021년 회계연도 기준 리튬이온 배터리의 전체 수입 약 18억 달러 중 82%가 홍콩을 포함한 중국으로부터 발생하였고 한국산 비중은 약 4% 정도인 7,300만 달러에 불과합니다. 아직 우리가 인도의 시장 잠재력을 충분히 활용하지 못하고 있다고 볼 수 있습니다만 또 그만큼 신규 진출 기회가 크다고 할 수 있겠습니다. 물론 저가를 선호하는 인도의 비즈니스 관행과 불투명한 행정 절차 등을 감안하면 모든 품목이 그러하듯이 인도의 에너지 저장 시장 진출도 쉽지만은 않을 것입니다. 그럼에도 불구하고 인도는 해외 시장 진출 확대를 목표로 하는 우리 기업이라면 충분히 도전할 만한 가치와 잠재력을 가지고 있는 지역이라고 말씀드릴 수 있겠습니다. 코트라가 여러분의 성공적인 인도 에너지 저장 시장 진출을 위해 열심히 노력하겠습니다. 마지막으로 인도 시장에 관심 가져주셔서 감사하다는 말씀을 다시 한번 드리고 이번 설명회와 상담회에서 좋은 성과 있으시기를 기원합니다. 감사합니다.
감사합니다. 빈준화 본부장님. 다음은 주 뭄바이 총영사관 김영옥 총영사님의 축사가 있겠습니다.
안녕하십니까. 주 뭄바이 대한민국 총영사관 총영사 김영옥입니다. 한인도 에너지 저장 섹터 커넥트 2022 행사 설명회와 상담에 참석해 주신 우리 기업인 여러분께 감사의 말씀을 드립니다. 특히 양국 에너지 저장 기업들 간의 교류 확대를 위해 코트라, 한국전지산업협회, 인도에너지저장협회 간 MOU 체결을 통해 협력 활성화 기반을 다지게 된 점을 뜻깊게 생각합니다. 우리나라는 인도와 1973년 외교 관계를 맺은 이후 2015년 양국 관계를 특별 전략적 동반자 관계로 격상하였으며 내년은 인도와 수교한 지 50주년이 됩니다. 2021년 한인도 교역액은 237억 달러에 달하고 수출은 전년 대비 30.7% 증가한 156억 달러, 수입은 64.4% 증가한 81억 불에 달했습니다. 이는 양국 간 역대 최대의 교역액으로 코로나19로 잠시 주춤했던 양국 간의 교류가 더욱 활성화되고 규모가 더 커지고 있다는 것을 뜻합니다. 인도는 잘 아시다시피 14억 인구를 자랑하는 거대 시장이며 세계 최대 민주주의 국가로서 권위주의 국가와는 차별화되는 좋은 면이 있습니다. 민주주의를 시행하다 보니 권위주의 국가 대비 변화 가능성이 낮으며 어느 정도 예측 가능성이 높다는 장점이 있습니다. 최근 들으셨겠습니다만 중국의 코로나19 확산에 따른 전격적인 봉쇄 조치나 러시아, 우크라이나 침공과 같은 사례를 보면 인도가 권위주의 국가 대비 나름 장점을 가지고 있다고 볼 수 있습니다. 인도 나렌드라 모디 총리는 2014년 집권 이후 메이크 인 인디아 정책과 자립 인도 정책 등을 통해 인도 내 제조 산업을 육성하고 있으며 이를 통해 해외 투자 유치에 많은 노력을 기울이고 있습니다. 또한 인도는 코로나 바이러스 발발 이후 전 지구적인 가치 및 공급망, 보통 글로벌 밸류 체인 앤 서플라이 체인이라고 하죠. 이것을 재편되고 있는 상황을 잘 인식하면서 여기에 효과적으로 대응하고자 많은 노력을 기울이고 있습니다. 이러한 차원에서 인도는 지난달 23일 일본 도쿄에서 출범한 인도 태평양 경제 프레임워크에 우리나라와 같이 참여하였습니다. 모디 총리는 2014년부터 집권하여 현재 재집권 중으로 언론은 2024년 총선에서도 모디 총리가 집권할 가능성이 매우 높다고 보고 있으며 이는 방금 말씀드린 현 정책 기조가 유지될 가능성이 매우 높음을 뜻합니다. 인도는 해외 투자를 적극 유치하기 위해 노력하고 있으며 선진국 대비 뒤처져 있는 탄소 중립과 신재생 에너지 분야도 발전시키기 위해 다양한 정책을 제시하고 있습니다. 우리 기업이 이러한 지원책과 프로젝트에 적극적으로 참여하여 인도 시장 진출에 보다 유리한 자리를 차지할 수 있게 되기를 바랍니다. 인도는 아직 우리나라에 비해 에너지 저장 관련 제품과 산업이 갖춰져 있지 않은 초기 단계인 만큼 우리 기업들이 진출할 수 있는 여지가 많습니다. 물론 에너지 저장 분야에서 인도가 차지하고 있는 비율이 높지 않고 초저가로 유지되는 시장 구조를 고려할 때 초기 시장 진입이 순탄치만은 않을 것이지만 인구 14억의 거대한 시장과 친환경, 신재생 에너지 사용의 증가라는 세계적인 추세를 고려할 때 결코 놓칠 수 없는 중요한 시장입니다. 현대 아이오닉 5와 기아 EV6의 전기차의 인도 시장 출시를 위해 최근 인도에서 미디어 시승 행사를 했다는 반가운 소식을 들었습니다. 우리 기업의 최신 전기차의 인도 진출에 따른 시너지 효과를 기대하면서 에너지 저장 분야에서도 우리 기업이 인도에 더욱 활발하게 진출하기를 진심으로 바랍니다. 코로나19 상황에 따른 온라인 형식이지만 이번 설명회와 상담회를 준비하신 코트라 뭄바이무역관의 노고에 감사드리며 저희 총영사관도 여러분의 성공적인 인도 에너지 저장 시장 진출에 지원을 아끼지 않겠습니다. 인도에 진출하는 데 어려움이 많이 있을 수 있습니다. 어렵다고 포기하지 말고 인내심을 가지시길 당부드리면서 14억 인구의 큰 시장을 절대 놓치지 마십시오. 이번 설명회와 상담회에서 좋은 성과를 거두시길 기원합니다. 감사합니다.
감사합니다. 김영옥 총영사님. 코테라 서남아 본부와 인도에너지저장협회는 앞으로 사업 협력과 정보 교류를 위해 사전에 MOU를 체결하였으며 한국, 인도 양국의 에너지 저장 기업들을 위해 힘쓸 것을 약속드리겠습니다. 다음은 인도 에너지 저장 시장 현황에 관해 인도에너지저장협회 닥터 라훌 월왈까님의 발표가 있겠습니다.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Dr. Rahul Walawalkar, President and Founder of India Energy Storage Alliance and President and Managing Director of Customized Energy Solutions. First of all, on behalf of the entire IESA community, let me thank our partners, KOTRA, the Korea Trade Investment Promotion Agency, for partnering for this very important webinar and for exploring opportunities for collaboration between Indian companies and Korean companies. In today's presentation, I'll try to provide you with a quick overview about various opportunities available for both stationary energy storage as well as EVs in India and explore any collaboration opportunities together. So just to give you a quick introduction, Customized Energy Solutions is a global company headquartered in US. It was founded in 1998 and since 2010 we have been operating in India. Customized Energy Solutions is a consulting and services company with experience of managing more than 15 gigawatt of assets, including close to 1.5 gigawatt hour of energy storage assets. And using this operational experience, we help various companies across the value chain in implementing emerging energy storage solutions around the globe. We created India Energy Storage Alliance in 2012 because we were very clear that energy storage technologies could be game changer for improving efficiency for India's electric grid as well as the mobility sector. We upgraded our vision in 2015 to make India a global hub for R&D, manufacturing and adoption of advanced energy storage and e-mobility technologies. IESA over the last 10 years has grown from alliance started with by just 5 companies to now representing more than 150 companies across the complete ecosystem in energy storage and e-mobility sector. We have companies representing energy storage, manufacturing companies, EV manufacturing companies, EV charging infrastructure companies, EV adoption companies, various stakeholders including utilities, transmission companies, financing companies, as well as startups, research organizations, and many more. We are also very proud to have more than 30 national and international partners with whom we actively collaborate for strengthening cross-cultural collaboration opportunities, especially with international partners. Over the last decade, the energy storage and EV policies in India have evolved quite a lot, and as IESA, we are very proud to have played a very key role in evolving of these policies. The work started back in 2013 with Ministry of Power and CA creating a task force for integration of large-scale renewables. And since then, there have been a lot of work which has happened led by Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, which created a standing committee for energy storage in 2014. Central Electricity Regulatory Commission developed a roadmap for ancillary services in 2015. In 2016, some pilot projects were launched by MNRE, and also Niti Aayog started working on energy storage related policies, especially with focus on transformative mobility. In 2017, IESA launched the initiative MOU for focusing on e-mobility side, and in 2018 we were honored to get invited to meet the Prime Minister for exploring manufacturing opportunities for solar and storage technologies. Over the last 3 years, despite the challenges posed by COVID, the policies for manufacturing have evolved quite rapidly, and we are very happy with the work which Niti Aayog as well as the concerned ministries such as Ministry of Heavy Industries have done in setting up a very clear roadmap for making India a global hub for R&D and manufacturing of energy storage as well as other emerging technologies including green hydrogen in the last 2-3 years. Now, to support these activities, IESA over the years have launched many initiatives, starting with the initiative Micro for working on energy access and microgrids back in 2016. As I mentioned earlier, in 2017, we started our initiatives on the e-mobility area with a specific activity under Moving Onward Vehicle Electrification Initiative. And in 2021, we added a specific initiative, IESA EV Adopter Circle for accelerating the adoption of electric vehicles in different commercial and industrial customers. We also have developed initiatives such as ISA Academy, and we'll talk more about it later in the presentation. For addressing skill development area, we are working with startups, we are focusing on safety initiatives. We have created platform for members to showcase their products through ISA store. We are working on recycling initiatives, working beyond batteries, looking at technologies such as gravity storage, thermal storage, hydrogen storage. And in fact, last year we have launched MITE initiative for mobility and infrastructure with green hydrogen as a dedicated initiative for exploring synergies between green hydrogen, Waaree, and energy storage technologies. Also, during the presentation, I'll explain a little bit more about the India Battery Supply Chain Council, where I particularly feel a lot of collaboration opportunities exist between Korean companies and Indian companies. Now, coming to a starting point, why there is so much interest about energy storage technologies in India. Now, there are many more than 20 applications for energy storage, but again, given the paucity of time, I would like to focus on especially a use case around renewable integration. Whereas most of you are aware, India is amongst the top 3 countries in terms of adoption of both solar and wind energy, and it is expected to continue on this path for decades to come with a very clear vision set by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. India has already installed more than 150 gigawatt of renewables, and it is expected to cross 500 gigawatt by 2030. So we are looking at more than increasing the non-fossil fuel generation in India by 3 times within next 7 to 8 years. And for this, it is very clear based on the typical wind profile and solar profile available in India that we cannot work just with wind and solar. We need to add storage to make sure that these renewable energy sources can work with the growing demand in India. There are various parameters which influence the cost of the storage. There is cycle life, which is a very important parameter which determines the levelized cost of energy. A lot of time the focus remains on the capital cost, but also round trip efficiency, depth of discharge are very important. So based on a typical configuration for a 1 hour or 4 hour system, which are like the most common systems based on the application for renewable smoothing or renewable firming, we have done some calculation, and we see that already the cost for the levelized cost of RE plus storage as a hybrid has come down below 4 rupees for a 1 hour system, and for even 4 hour system it is below 5 rupees. And we expect that within next 5 years this cost will come down to below 3 rupees for 1 hour system and below 3.5 rupees for 4 hour system. So already, even at the current prices as compared to the cost of energy which most of the commercial industrial customers are paying for purchasing electricity from discoms, solar plus storage is becoming already cost effective, and we expect this trend to continue on a large scale. So ISA each year does an annual market assessment report, and again, if you are interested in a detailed market forecast for next 5 to 7 years, you can purchase this report from the ISA website, or it is available free of cost for many of the ISA members. But we have also come up with a vision document for India for 2030 for stationary energy storage deployment, which was recently launched by the Honorable Joint Secretary for Ministry of Power as well as Ministry of New and Renewable Energy earlier this month in India Energy Storage Week, where we are setting a vision for deploying 160 gigawatt hour of stationary energy storage in India by 2030. So this is a huge opportunity. Right now we are still making deployments at tens or hundreds of megawatt hour scale, but already there are many tenders which are out for 4, 5, 6 gigawatt hour of energy storage in the coming months. In terms of e-mobility, that's another great opportunity in India. If you see 2021, which was a COVID year, majority of the market was focused around e-rickshaws, but in last year in 2021, Indian government changed the incentive structure for FAME scheme, which is a faster adoption and manufacturing of electric vehicles. And since then, we have seen tremendous increase, particularly for electric two-wheelers, as well as we have started seeing the market picking up for electric four-wheelers, with Tata Motors taking a huge lead in terms of adoption of electric vehicles with their Tata Nexon as well as some of the new models which are being introduced. And I know that many international companies also have the various interesting electric vehicle models available, and we do hope that in the next 2 or 3 years many companies will choose to introduce these vehicles in India, because in India the customers are ready. Many times people have this sort of a notion that in India the market is available only for electric vehicles under 10 lakh rupees, but I think this is a misnomer and somehow a miscalculation by many of the top management consultants who have misguided auto OEMs. Whereas when we talk to customers, we see most of the actually potential users for EVs are right now holding back because they do not have the right electric vehicles available. There are many customer segments where people are driving more than 200-250 kilometers per day, and they are looking for the right type of electric vehicles available, even including SUVs. And if they are available, I think customers are ready, because looking at the operating cost of the IC engine vehicle versus the electric vehicles, most of the people understand that if they are driving anywhere close to 100 kilometers per day or more, the total cost of ownership is very clear winner for electric vehicles. So instead of just looking for solutions with financing, I think most of the auto OEMs are waiting for some imaginary vehicle to get introduced in India at a much cheaper rate, whereas customers are waiting for the right products to be made available. So again, if there are any participants from the Korean side who wants to understand this market more, I'll be happy to set up call with some of my colleagues and answer your questions. Again, similar to the stationary energy storage report, we also do the electric vehicle report, and this report is also available, where we are projecting between 2020 to 2030 almost a business as usual case with 34% CAGR, and the market is expected to be at least 150 gigawatt hour between 2020 to 27 for e-mobility sector. And again, in the optimistic scenario with right government policies, the market is even significantly higher than. Now coming to the manufacturing side, again China and Korea along with Japan took the initial lead in building gigafactories around the globe. Obviously China has grown it quite a lot and has captured significant market for manufacturing of advanced lithium-ion batteries. But we have seen in last 3-4 years both Europe and now US is also waking up and setting up domestic manufacturing, and many Korean companies are setting up manufacturing both in Europe as well as in US. Now in India, ISA in 2016 started working on manufacturing policy. We provided our initial recommendations to Niti Aayog in 2016. We started building industry capabilities by partnering with IEMA, the Indian Electrical and Electronic Manufacturers Association, where we have conducted various master classes for 100 plus CXOs of various companies and helping them create awareness about how they can get into the manufacturing side. We have also launched initiatives on the recycling. And here is a complete timeline for the Advanced Chemistry Cell Production Link Incentive Scheme, which was launched by Honorable Prime Minister last year. And in May 2021, the Cabinet approved the Advanced Chemistry Cell Battery Manufacturing Incentive with 18,100 crore rupees of incentive being allocated for advanced battery manufacturing. And within 6 months, the RFP was concluded. There is a 50 gigawatt hour of manufacturing which is currently awarded to 4 companies, and there is additional 5 gigawatt hour of niche advanced battery chemistry program RFP is expected to get released sometime later this year. Now, what is ACC? The Advanced Chemistry Cell is a definition or a new criteria which is created by Niti Aayog, the policy think tank for Indian government, where the idea is that government is interested in incentivizing manufacturing of the cutting edge technologies in India. India is not looking at just manufacturing commodity technologies. Again, if any companies want to do that, they are free to do that without government active cash incentive, although they will benefit a lot from rest of the incentives available for the manufacturing ecosystem, but specific cash incentive is available only for technologies which meet the ACC criteria, where either you need to have a higher energy density or you need to have a higher cycle life, so that the technologies are suitable for mobile applications like consumer electronics, drones, or electric mobility, or on the stationary side. So it's there sometimes is a misconception that government is trying to only promote technologies with higher energy density, but as you can see from the various green cells which are available, even technologies which have 50 or more watt-hour per kg energy density are eligible for receiving the incentive, provided they have a higher cycle life, which makes them suitable for stationary applications, or even technologies with 125 watt-hour per kg energy density with 4,000 or more cycle life will be eligible for this incentive. So the ACC criteria is a completely technology agnostic and allows more than 16 different type of technologies to be eligible for incentive. And also most of the companies who are winning this, they are free to switch the technologies during the 5-year period. So government is not mandating that companies need to stick to manufacturing only one form of technology. So we are very happy with the way the entire program is structured. As I mentioned, we have been working on the manufacturing policy now for 5 years, and it has taken us 5 years. But within that, a lot of development have happened. Now, with the results of these, 4 out of these 10 companies, which is Reliance, Hyundai Global Motors, Ola Electric, and the Rajesh Exports have been selected as the initial winners. But what is more exciting is that out of the remaining companies, as well as almost additional 10 plus companies, are actively considering setting up gigafactories or niche ACC manufacturing facilities in India within next 2 or 3 years. So within next 3 or 4 years, we are going to have almost 10 or 15 gigafactories operational within India, and that's something which is a dream come true for all of us at India Energy Storage Alliance. We wish that many of the Korean companies who are participating in this webinar will also join us and partner as a technology partner in this area. And our vision is not only limited to the ACC PLI scheme, which has a window till 2027-28, where we see that the 50 gigawatt manufacturing will happen, but the market is growing exponentially. And by 2030, we expect the annual market base case estimate itself will touch almost 160 gigawatt hour demand. So last year, on occasion of World Energy Storage Day on 22nd September, IESA released the vision document where we said that we want to start with at least 20 gigawatt hour manufacturing by 2025, which will get scaled up to 27 gigawatt hour by 2027. But we want to continue to explore doubling that by 2030 to at least 100 gigawatt hour, and continue to increase that to at least 500 gigawatt hour by 2035. Many people laughed at us when we set out this vision, but I'm very happy to say that with the developments which have happened in last 6 months, earlier this month at India Energy Storage Week, many industry leaders came in and said that actually the IESA vision for 100 gigawatt hour is very conservative, and they are confident that India will have at least 130 to 150 gigawatt hour manufacturing by 2030. Now, with this manufacturing and gigafactories coming up, last year we also started focusing on the complete manufacturing ecosystem. So we conducted the India Battery Supply Chain Summit in December, and during that meeting, more than 80 companies participated. And during the discussion, it was felt that there was a need for having a specific group for focusing on the looking for interaction with government on the battery supply chain, and that's where India Battery Supply Chain Council was created, where the focus areas are on looking into exploration of energy storage related raw materials in India, looking for encouraging refining and chemical processing of these materials in India, looking to develop manufacturing equipment and machinery and a component supply ecosystem to promote R&D, create appropriate policy framework both at state and central level, and make India a destination not just for local manufacturing but also for exporting these materials. So again, many of the Korean companies already have manufacturing facilities around the globe, and I hope that you will also join and take benefit of these opportunities available in India by partnering with Indian companies. In terms of the market growth, as I mentioned, that we expect that by 2030 the market will cross 160 to 190 gigawatt hour. By 2035 we expect market to grow to more than 650 gigawatt hour, and the domestic demand will be the majority demand, but we also expect some export demand to come up during this, and the market overall is expected to grow to more than $65 billion by 2035. Now, in terms of the various requirement for the materials, here is just a high level split of materials required for anode, cathode, and rest of the materials. And again, we are looking at almost around 480 kilotons of requirement by 2035, increasing from 75 kiloton in 2025. So this is again a great opportunity for companies who are involved in the supply chain and the manufacturing of processed material for advanced battery manufacturing. We have done a lot of work because there has been a lot of misinformation in this area. Many people think that India just doesn't have any resources available for advanced lithium-ion battery manufacturing, and that's where India should just look at some alternate technologies. But actually, India does have many of the minerals and materials which are required for lithium-ion manufacturing. It is just that India never focused on exploring these minerals and materials in a systematic fashion. So we have been working with various government agencies and private companies to try to address these areas, and we do hope that a lot of domestic material will be made available. At the same time, we don't want to be limited with just the local raw material availability. We think there are enough international opportunities available for technology transfer, for import of the raw materials, specifically Latin America, South Africa, Australia. Our governments are looking very actively in forming partnership in India in the raw material and processing of the materials, and IESA is playing a key role in this. We would also love to explore similar opportunities, especially on the technology transfer side with Korean companies, and that's where we really value our partnership with KOTRA in this area. We are also supporting a lot of startups in this area, and again, many of these startups are homegrown domestic startups, but again, if there are Korean startups who are interested in India, we'll be happy to explore opportunities to collaborate on that. We have a special 50% discount for startups for becoming part of IESA. So again, feel free to reach out to us if you feel there is any interest in exploring collaboration or investment. Many of the IESA member companies are now becoming active investor in this area, and they are going and exploring investments around the globe. So through this partnership, we will be happy to even explore or encourage Indian companies to explore investment into Korean early stage companies. We are also proud that UNIDO, the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, has selected CES and IESA for supporting the facility for low carbon technology deployment innovation challenge on energy storage. And already last year, 7 companies were selected as a first round of winner. And today is in fact last day for submission of the final submission for second round for the electrical energy storage innovation challenge, both for stationary and e-mobility. And UNIDO is not the only partner in this area. We have also partnered with other incubators and accelerators, including iCreate, which is a incubator created by Gujarat government, and we are forming similar collaboration opportunities. Last but not the least, I think skill development is a key area, and the pace at which the world is growing, particularly around advanced energy storage technologies, I think every country is going to be facing this challenge, and that's where we have already for last 5 years have been working on creating various both physical as well as online training programs, and we would love to explore collaboration opportunities with Korean agencies for taking this forward. We'll be happy to make our online programs available to Korean companies, as well as develop any joint training programs so that there is a better understanding and knowledge sharing between both the countries. We also have a very strong focus on safety. I think Korea has learned by its own mistake, where in 2018 many fires did happen with large scale energy storage, and that ended up creating a setback for stationary storage in Korea. So in India in 2016 itself, we created this task force and have created awareness. We were instrumental in creating the Bureau of Indian Standards ETD 52 committee for developing stationary energy storage standards. We also have a series of training programs conducted in partnership with Underwriters Laboratories. IESA has also created a green jobs portal. Again, if any of you companies are looking for recruitment, feel free to reach out to us and post your jobs. We are also looking forward to possibly bringing in Indian delegation to Korea if that is appropriate, assuming the COVID restrictions are lifted. In past, we have done similar delegations to China, to Japan, to USA, to Europe, and we look forward to having similar collaboration opportunities with Korea. Lastly, I would like to request all of you to mark your calendars for World Energy Storage Day, which is 22nd September. And we hope that this year we'll also see very active participation from Korean companies in World Energy Storage Day conference. For keeping up to date on the sector, you can access etn.news, which is a dedicated news site created by IESA team. So with this, I would like to end my opening presentation, and once again would like to thank the KOTRA team for partnering with IESA for exploring India-Korea joint collaboration opportunities. And I hope you will be excited with the opportunities which you are hearing today throughout the webinar, and we can take it forward with one-on-one interaction and help you materialize these opportunities in short time. Thank you very much.
감사합니다, 협회장님. 다음은 와리 ESS 다이렉터인 미스터 안킷 도시님의 발표가 있겠습니다.
Good morning and greetings for the day to all the dignitaries present here. I am Ankit Doshi, Director at Waaree ESS. We are part of Waaree Group, India's largest vertically integrated renewable and new energy company. I'm really glad that we can connect today. Looking forward to share the opportunities that we have both at Waaree and in India. Waaree Group was formed in 1989 and we have presence across solar, industrial valves and level gauges, energy storage system, instrumentation and financial services. In solar, we are India's largest module manufacturer and having a total team strength of over 2,500 people and 375 sales and service network across the country. Our franchisee network is also the largest network by any solar module manufacturing company. As a group, we have presence in over 68 countries and expanding continuously. Waaree ESS is the energy storage arm of Waaree Group, which deals in lithium batteries at present and looking forward to expand across multiple chemistries. This company categorically was formed in 2020 and we have supplied over 21 megawatt hour of batteries in less than 1.5 years. We have indigenously developed smart BMS for various applications in our 400 megawatt hour of manufacturing plant. A very quick run through to what we have been doing. As mentioned earlier, in 2020, we set up a 400 megawatt hour plant and with a focus on solar applications such as street lights and residential usages. Soon we developed a state-of-the-art reliability and safety testing facility, one of the largest by any Indian battery manufacturer. Going ahead, we diversified into two-wheeler and three-wheeler segments, therefore supplying a huge chunk of NMC and LFP batteries in these segments. Within the first 18 months of operation, we supply our BESS with in-house developed BMS. This BMS is again one of its kind available in India and continuously improving on the same. We also started exporting in the very first year of operation. This again shows the quality and the reliability of the products that we manufacture here at Waaree. We will now have a quick run through on our manufacturing capabilities. So our manufacturing facility is spread across 40,000 square feet in Gujarat, India, and it has capabilities of building not just smaller batteries but also containerized solutions. We have testing facilities for incoming raw material, inline manufacturing, and final quality testing. And this is spread across majority of our raw materials, including BMS and cell. We are also looking to expand this facility. Therefore, it would be of great help if we can connect with people interested in supplying such machines to us. Here is a small glance of the testing equipment that we have at Waaree, and continuously looking to expand this to ensure that we are able to manufacture the best quality and highly reliable products, not just for India but across the world. Going forward, what we will try to do next is showcase the sizes of batteries that we are currently manufacturing. And please note that we have not been able to capture all of our products in here. So the majority of the ones have been captured. However, we are currently manufacturing batteries which are as small as 12.8 volt 6Ah to all the way to 5 megawatt hour containerized solutions. Our Liger series have stackable racks, and these are modules which are used for telecom system, UPS, power backups, and also used along with solar and battery energy storage systems. These are majorly made using LFP cells, and currently they have been also tested in the harsh conditions of weather in India. Our next series is across mobility, where we are working with two-wheeler segments, three-wheeler segments, as well as the traction industry. Here we are using LFP cells as well as NMC cells, and hardware as well as software BMS, and these products are again tested in the most harsh environments of India. Once again, thank you everyone for giving your undivided attention and also giving Waaree a chance to present at this platform. We are looking forward for working with companies working in multiple chemistries, also working in NMC, LFP, and working with smart BMS and all the other applications, including BESS. We are also looking forward for companies which have good manufacturing equipment that can help us improve our quality further. And lastly, I would like to thank KOTRA for giving us this opportunity. Thank you.
감사합니다. 다음은 넥스차즈 미스터 수렌더 나룰란 대표님의 발표가 있겠습니다.
Exide, India, and Leklanch, Switzerland entered into a joint venture to form Nexcharge. It was incorporated in September 2018. A state-of-the-art facility in Gujarat, India was built with a capacity to manufacture 1.5 gigawatt-hours of battery packs per year. Also, a research and development center was set up in Bengaluru. Exide is India's largest battery manufacturer and is the market leader for more than 100 years. Its battery range from cap lamp to submarine. Nexcharge has expertise in energy storage with more than 100 years experience. It combines both German and Swiss engineering and delivers complete customer solutions. The new identity, Nexcharge, is formed to expedite world's transformation into sustainable energy solutions. Our headquarters is located in Prantij, Gujarat, in an area of 56,680 square meter. The lithium-ion assembly lines consist of making pouch, prismatic and cylindrical cells into modules and modules into packs. The Research and Development Center in Bengaluru, Karnataka has Nexcharge Disruptive Innovation Accelerator with more than 50 people working. We differentiate ourselves from competitors through quality manufacturing, deep design expertise, in-house battery management system and have competitive scale. The technology and accuracy of Germany and Swiss blended to give customers customized and integrated energy solutions. It is backed by more than 200 years of trust and reliability of parent companies. Nexcharge's focuses on two-wheelers, three-wheelers, heavy commercial vehicles, marine, off-highway equipment, railway, robots. Our transportation solutions comprises of auxiliary power, battery electric vehicle, hybrid, and micro-hybrid, range extension, and swappable batteries. Fleet and asset management. System integration. Pack and rack engineering with thermal management. Battery management system. Module engineering and assembly. Electrochemistry and cell production. Nexcharge transportation applications includes Bruges electronic bus. It's the first wirelessly charged electric bus in Belgium. 3 Van Hool A30B buses with LTO battery and partnering with Van Hool, Der Leichen, and Bombardier. House mining vehicles in Germany includes Minko hybrid mining vehicle with M1-based GNMC modules and battery management system. INAG/CGN electric bow thruster in France and Switzerland. Upgrading traditional Swiss lake cruising vessel. Use of dedicated marine battery solution. High power peaks. For BB Green in Sweden, we have battery system and battery management system. LTO technology which charges battery in 10 minutes. In two-wheeler segment solutions we have battery packs of light duty available in 6 variants, high energy NMC cell. Medium duty available in 65 variants, high energy NMC cell. Heavy duty available in 4 variants, long life LFP technology with 2,500 life cycles. Three-wheeler segments have electronic rickshaw battery pack in 4.1 kWh and 5.4 kWh. Electronic auto battery pack of 8.2 kWh and 10.8 kWh. Electronic loader L5 application battery pack of 12.3 kWh and 17.7 kWh. Electronic loader L5 application flat battery pack of 11.8 kWh and 12.3 kWh. In commercial vehicle, we have rooftop battery pack of 102.4 kWh and 134.8 kWh. Chassis mounted battery pack of 80.6 kWh and 74.5 kWh with 3,500 cycles and can be mounted in both side. Off-road solutions have battery packs for forklift in 15.12 kWh with 3,500 cycles. For dumper application, we have 10.8 kWh with 3,500 cycles. Our focus areas in industrial and utility sector comprises of commercial and industrial, electronic vehicle charging, hybrid power generation, telecom and more. Industrial and utility solutions have arbitrage, asset life extension, AT&C loss reduction, black start, demand response, diesel displacement, frequency and voltage regulation, grid congestion relief, peak shaving, power smoothing, ramp rate control, seamless power backup, VAR control. Leclanche has utility scale and microgrid storage applications for École Polytechnique Fédérale de Lausanne in Switzerland. For Ontario IESO grid ancillary services in Canada have fast frequency response for grid reserve voltage control services. For Krumsau in North Germany, we have Trunky battery energy storage system. For Gracioso Energy Island microgrid in Portugal we have a microgrid supplying power for 4,500 people. Nexcharge community energy storage system, integrated with 630 kV distribution, island and black start capability. Nexcharge Smart Grip pilot project in Kanpur, India has a renewable and storage integrated smart grid field project spread across 6 sites. It has battery racks with heating, ventilation, and air conditioning for outdoor applications and other solutions with different lithium-ion battery packs. In all, Nexcharge provides solutions in after-sales service with more than 40,000 distributors in India. Subsidies with local manufacturing in India. Business risks with dependable leadership of more than 200 years. Eco-friendly solutions with sustainable initiatives. So, let's associate and connect for a sustainable and power-packed partnership.
감사합니다. 다음은 산바루 테크놀로지 다이렉터인 미스터 수닐 밧나걸님의 발표가 있겠습니다.
Greetings of the day, gentlemen. I am Sunil Bhatnagar. I am director in SANVARU Technology Limited. This company is in Delhi NCR zone, very close to airport. We are in lithium batteries for last 8 years, and I will brief you about my company in subsequent slides. Thank you. Waaree Technology Limited is a company which makes lithium-ion batteries. For last 8 years, we are there in the market, and we are doing batteries mainly for solar storage, maybe solar street light or home light, or energy storage solutions for rooftop solution and other applications in the solar. And we are also doing batteries for electric vehicles. For last 3 years, we are doing a very good amount of electric vehicle battery, because this market is now picking up in India very fast, and a lot of e-auto passenger and e-auto cargo vehicles are coming up, and we are the main supplier of these batteries in India. We also do batteries for electric tractors and electric truck. We will show you some photos of these batteries in subsequent slides. We have 5 production lines for solar and small application batteries, and 2 production line for electric vehicle batteries. We will show you some photographs in the next slides. And generally what we are doing, electric vehicle packs are generally in the capacity of 5 to 10 kilowatt hour, and mostly it is in 48 volt or 51.2 volt, going up till 76.8 volt in electric vehicles. Energy storage solution, they start from 48 volt and goes mainly up till 240 volt in kilowatt hour of 72 or other capacities like 250. So we are doing ESS up till 500 kilowatt hour already, and we are trying to develop megawatt level solution, containerized solution of 1.2 megawatt and other solutions. We are working on those solutions, but presently we are doing the small one up till 500 kilowatt hours. We are also doing battery packs for medical equipment, and we have supplied few thousand battery packs in Corona days to different hospitals and different medical equipment manufacturers. Apart from this, we do batteries for AGVs, the automated guided vehicles, forklifts, and golf carts, etc. This battery is for solar street light. It is generally 12.8 volt 30H, which is depicted, but we do 12.8 volt 80H also. This is our main product. This is 51.2 volt 100H, and it is the fastest moving item in India for electric autos. So this we design for 0.5 C discharge, means you can take out 50 ampere current in regular, and the peak current is 150 ampere for 5 seconds. But we have designed it even if somebody uses for 1C application, means 100 ampere per hour, then also it is not an issue. So we have designed it accordingly. This is auxiliary battery for e-auto. So for lighting or giving right or left direction or something like that, this is auxiliary battery. This battery we have designed for electric truck. So here it is 614 volt and 210 Ah battery. So we have 4 different packs which are connected in series. So similar batteries can go in e-bus also, but presently we don't have any order for e-bus. So we have designed and developed this battery for e-truck, for which we have orders. This is energy storage system in 240 volt, 100 Ah. So we design single module of 48 volt 100 Ah. Then we make connection in series, and 5 in series will make 240 volt. Similarly, this is a slight bigger one, again 48 volt 100 Ah, and 200 Ah are put in one rack. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is written, and on the side also there is one rack. So each pack is 100 Ah, and the side one makes it 200 Ah. So the individual rack is 240 volt 200 Ah, and there are 3 racks which we have attached in parallel to make it 240 volt 600 Ah. These are different packs for different customers, so lying in the inventory. Just for information that these packs are going for supply now. This pack is an energy storage system which will be used at very high altitude. So we have here in Leh Ladakh area, which is very high altitude area here. So we have some orders from that territory. So it is going there. These are our factory lines. So you will see it is semi-automatic, because in India the labor is not expensive. So mostly it is done manually and less of automation. These are more lines, line number 3 and 4. We have total 5 lines. 4 are generally working, 1 is extra. This is the 5th extra line. If some extra work is there or some overload is there, then we use this line. These 2 lines are for electric vehicle manufacturing, batteries manufacturing. So all these batteries are 51.2 volt 100 Ah line. We make around 50 to 100 batteries in a day, depending on orders. So this is our continuous item, and we are one of the biggest supplier of electric auto batteries in India. This is another view of same line. So you can see the batteries are lined up. These batteries have inbuilt BMS and a IoT also is there to monitor GPS and other state of charge and state of health of battery and other CAN communication. These are some production line items. So this is cell sorting machine. For generally 6H cells, we use this machine. We have 6 spot welding machines for small cell fabrication. So this nickel strip is used here uh, for making the packs for solar street light and home light. These are some other machines, including a packing machine. This is a very important machine. This is laser welding machine. So we have 4 kilowatt capacity machine, and we use aluminum strips here to weld the intercells on the cell. So this cell generally we use 100 H prismatic, and then we put 16 cell in series to make 51.2 volt system in 100 H. These are aging machines for charge and discharge of small cells, 6H cells. 32700 size we use in 6H. This is aging machine for battery pack. So we do charge discharge cycle here and test some lot out of the battery. So there is a lot of 1000 batteries. So we test around 20-25 batteries in this fashion, so that we understand that how the lot will behave. Basically, what we are looking for some good Korean partners, because we have a lot of respect for Korean companies and we know their working style. So we are definitely looking for some Korean partner who can support us in supply of lithium ion batteries, lithium ion cells. And generally we import 6Ah cells in 32700 size, and 100Ah prismatic also we import. So these both the cells are full capacity cells. There is no compromise in cell quality, and generally they have 2000 cycles at 100% DOD, 25 degrees centigrade. So these kind of cells we import, and we import around 5 containers per month presently, but this will go up in coming year because last 2 years it was corona here in India, so the offtake was slightly less. SANVARU is also interested in having joint venture partners because see India basically a lot of people look for technology partners. We have balanced things available here. The factory building is there, all equipments are there, manpower is there, but technology is slightly which is lacking here. So we are looking for joint venture partners who wish to come to India in EV batteries or ESS energy storage system. So a very huge market is available, and if we have some good technology, then jointly both the companies can grow fast. So that was the angle. Similarly, we are a mid-sized company. We are not a big company. We are just a growing company. So we are looking for some investors also. If somebody want to invest in green energy and in this field of sustainable energy, then definitely we are the right partner because we are running this company for last 8 years, and we have a quite good supply support in all over level. If you see all over India, we are one of the biggest battery suppliers. You can say in top 5 we are already there in lithium. So another technology item is your BMS and IoT. So for those also we need some support from Korean company. And now as electric vehicles are picking up in India, so the swapping stations are coming up now in India. So we are already making the batteries. So only a small part of charger and the swapping boxes we have to design. So mostly it is 1.2 kilowatt hour to 1.6 kilowatt hour which is moving in India. So if we have some source in Korea who are interested in making swapping batteries in India, so definitely we are available. Mostly the government of India supports companies who make in India. So here generally we import cell because cell is not made in India. But all tenders have a condition to supply batteries which are made in India. So parties who are interested to join hands are most welcome. Another thing what we are looking is if some company is interested in investment in India for green energy, sustainable energy. So we are trying to achieve the norms of SDG 7, and our company is working on those lines. So if some investors are interested to invest in India in the green projects, so then we are the right partners. We are also looking for some partners in BMS, high voltage BMS mainly, 72 volt and above, and some IoT and all these technologies which are coming off late to monitor the battery health, state of charge, and other things of battery and movement of the vehicle. So there is a big market available for all these things. So we are looking for some good partners, and we will be interested in meeting these partners to discuss it more in detail. So another interesting segment which is coming up is sodium ion. India is definitely working on this technology along with support of some foreign companies. So 1 and 2 companies are already there working on this field. And SANVARU is also looking for joint venture partners to work in sodium ion cell. The biggest plus point here is that this raw material is available locally. So that is the biggest plus point. And it can be changed easily with lithium iron phosphate because the cell voltage and cycle life is almost similar to lithium iron phosphate. So that is also a big plus point. Bigger projects we are not interested, like hydrogen and other projects are coming, like vanadium fuel cell and all these projects are coming, but those need a big investment and it is a very time taking exercise, whereas lithium iron phosphate and sodium ion is the technology which can run immediately, and investment is also not that much. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. Our contact details are given in the beginning of the slide. So we welcome all the Korean companies. And once again, thank you for your time. And a big thanks to KOTRA for organizing this event. Thank you.
감사합니다. 다음은 ITP 에너지 시스템의 미스터 아닐 바트라님과 COO 미스터 아젤 국다님의 발표가 있겠습니다.
Welcome to the world of Waaree lithium batteries from ITP Energy Systems, a lead manufacturer of advanced lithium battery packs in India. We at Waaree have reimagined future with our design and deployment of technology for the new world of mobility and energy storage. Waaree is a one-stop shop for all your lithium needs, from LiPo to NMC and LFP, different chemistries and solutions for different applications. Waaree Batteries or ITP Energy System is a part of ITP Group, which has a legacy of 54 plus years in the Indian electronic industry. Started with electronic component distribution in 1967. Today, ITP Group holds various companies under our umbrella. We are into distribution as the legacy company with the name Indian Technological Products Private Limited. We are also into the manufacturing of wiring harness, molded cords, and ferrite transformers. Group also had an experience of a joint venture with a German joint Gruner, where we manufactured latching relays primarily for the export market for last 12 years. Since last 27 years, we are operational in that business with a company Quadrant Infotech. And last but not the least is ITP Energy Systems, which is a new venture established in late 2021. The plant is now completely commissioned and operational starting April 2022. With 54 plus years of customers' trust behind us, ITP Group today serve more than 5,000 customers across India. This is an overview of our manufacturing operations. The upper image is our corporate office. The picture below is of ITP Electronics, Haridwar unit, and the picture on the extreme left below is the new venture of ITP Energy Systems. Today, as a whole, we employ more than 330 people with factories as big as around 20,000 square feet each for ITP Electronics in Gurgaon, and so is with Haridwar. ITP Energy floor area is about 10,000 square feet at present. Lithium is a buzzword for today, but why lithium? And what are its advantages over the conventional SMF or VRLA batteries? Lithium batteries are very high in energy density, and it comes with an advantage of a fast charging, low self-discharge, maintenance free of course, and with long cycle life as some of the major benefits which force us to move towards lithium as the future. We at Waaree have a vision to become one of the leading lithium battery company aimed at providing sustainable energy solution through deployment of technology and innovation in a socially responsible manner. Our mission is to provide high reliability lithium battery packs and energy storage systems designed for extreme safety and uniquely high durability to the market with exceptional customer experience. We also believe our vision and mission is achievable only when certain values are embedded into our system. Value for passion for environment. The very reason Waaree battery come in existence is to do with the climate change. Customer orientation. Customer is in the heart of everything what we do. Each one of us do at Waaree. Innovation and excellence is the key to success while we keep an environment of respect and teamwork towards each other. So this is an overview of our product range. We have batteries and battery packs of all chemistries, be it LiPo, NMC and LFP. We are covering right from low power to high voltage systems and solutions stacked into the racks for different industrial applications. This is an overview of our manufacturing facility for lithium batteries, which is built with the safety first approach. The facility is climate controlled both for temperature and humidity, because lithium, as we know, is very sensitive to these factors. The annual capacity of this plant is 100 megawatt hour. We have used all the state-of-the-art machineries for the lithium battery pack assembly, which gives high precision internal resistance, voltage, and the capacity sorting machines, grading machines. We do have for welding both manual and automatic welding machines, automatic spot welding machines, really supported with all the quality and the test equipments, from BMS to comprehensive testing and to battery pack cyclic life testers. At Waaree, we do 100% outbound quality check for every battery which goes out of our factory. We test each battery for all the critical parameters of voltage range, internal resistance, overcharge, discharge, short circuit, and all of these parameters are being tested on the stringent accuracy levels on reliable test equipments. Zero tolerance for defect is our principle. Battery packs support different industrial applications starting from renewable, mobility, energy storage, telecom, portable devices. We have standard units which we stack them for various domestic, industrial, utility applications. You can see it from the picture, right from the UPS backup system to street light, EV, bikes, telecommunications, power tools, power generations are few of the applications where lithium battery packs from the Waaree is being presently used. We support battery packs for two-wheelers, three-wheelers and cargo vehicles. At present, our products are in design and prototyping based on the battery packs which are of long range, long life and on high safety standards. We are also trying to build battery packs which are able to withstand harsher operating environment with respect to the temperature variations and vibrations. Our products are at present into design phase and test and trial. We intend to launch our product in the market sometime by end of Q3. The battery packs planned for launch will be available in different type of enclosures, either of sheet metal or aluminum as desired as per the different IP ratings by customers, and will also be supported by a robust BMS and analytics as the new demand of the e-mobility space. We also support battery packs for different renewable applications in solar, right from solar lantern to street light applications to home lighting solutions. Using LFP technologies, the battery packs provided are of long cycle life and high level of safety. We also support other portable applications of the lithium batteries like cordless phone, hand tools and instruments, medical equipments, portable equipments, drones, wheelchairs. All of that is available from our product range of NMC and LiPo lithium batteries. We support large energy storage also in domestic, industrial and utility space, where we are building high voltage systems, modules which can be stacked together into the rack for higher energy storage solutions for different applications. Telecom batteries are used in telecommunication, tower station and other similar applications. Waaree batteries are of long cyclic life and low leakage current. These are designed to withstand high humidity environment and meet the highest level of safety. 12 volt to 48 volt with 50 to 250 Ah battery packs is presently into the present product basket of Waaree lithium batteries. Need for technology, demand for innovation follows. Innovation is a strategy. At Waaree, we have a dedicated R&D team and we spend fairly a decent amount of our budget on regular product development. We undertake joint development of the products with the key OEMs. The few areas of our present focus in the R&D is to development of highly efficient smart battery management systems, incorporation of the efficient thermal management system to improve efficiency and life of the battery packs, improve design techniques to improve conversion and efficiencies of the battery packs, and unified product design with high safety standards. We have also a dedicated sales support where we believe in customer orientation through innovation, full-time support, remote assistance. Our approach is flexible and we like to take initiative to deliver a reliable and a satisfactory solution to our customers. Our future plan include possibility to explore a technology transfer with global or any Southeast Asian industry for lithium battery pack packaging and design systems. We're also looking at establishing a joint venture with global business for manufacturing of these lithium battery packs in India and for export markets. We're also looking for partners to engage with as an alternative sourcing to China in the current global trade conditions for lithium cells and battery management systems. And also engagement possibilities in the design space for design organizations to venture in for joint product development for Waaree battery management system. So this is my final slide. Thank you for your time. Please power up with Waaree lithium batteries. And for any queries or information, feel free to contact us on the below contact details. Thank you.
감사합니다. 다음은 와드위자드의 미스터 라비 남비엘 대표님의 발표를 듣겠습니다.
Have you ever thought how immensely are we surrounded by the change all these days? Change is happening, and we believe in this change. This is the era of revolution. This is the era of electric vehicles. Wardwizard Innovations and Mobility Limited is a leading auto manufacturing company in the electric vehicle segment, which provides unbeatable green vehicles under the brand name Joy E-Bike. Through Joy E-Bikes, the company offers an innovative solution to traditional fuel-driven bikes that are rapidly flooding the streets of more than 25 major cities across India.
We are one of the first few manufacturers to focus on the next generation mobility solutions and usher in the era of sustainable mobility with the concept of feasibility, availability, and responsibility. In this year, we are focusing on expanding our portfolio network and diversify into new segments. We shall continue with investment in our R&D and creating holistic e-mobility ecosystem to accelerate its growth and adoption on green energy mobility in the country.
Electric Vehicle Ancillary Cluster will facilitate the growth of the electric vehicle industry by reducing the dependency on imports for the supply chain, moving us forward to the goal of being self-reliant. The development of Ancillary Cluster will start in a phased manner from the month of February 2022 and will focus on the most essential components for the electric vehicle industry, such as the lithium-ion cell manufacturing, lithium-ion battery assembly, Joy E-Bike high-speed electric two-wheeler assembly plant, Joy E-Bike three-wheeler passenger segment assembly plant, electric motors, BLDC hub motor and mid-drive motor, chassis and steel parts and steel subparts, chargers and controllers, research and development, designing and production of electric components, plant for upcoming four-wheeler project.
At Wardwizard Group, with our sales, business development and marketing initiatives, we have connected with not only Indian market as an opportunity for the electric vehicles, but we have also attracted business inquiries and leads from overseas countries. International opportunities from Africa, Latin America, certain countries in Europe, and definitely our Asian continent like the Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Nepal have been asking for our products. Seeing this traction built up, the Wardwizard EV Ancillary Cluster that we at Wardwizard Group are promoting near our global headquarters in Vadodara. It is promising to be a lot of enabling and facilitating ecosystem that will be coming up for the EV industry. We at Wardwizard Group are very happy and glad to announce that EV ancillary cluster at Vadodara near our global headquarters would not only cater to the Indian demand but also to the global demand that will come forth from the international automobile and EV manufacturers world over.
감사합니다. 다음은 인도의 최근 경제 상황과 인도 에너지 저장 산업 및 코트라 수출 지원 사업에 대해 코트라 뭄바이무역관 유동길 차장님이 발표해 주시겠습니다.
안녕하십니까. 코트라 뭄바이무역관 유동길입니다. 인도 경제 최근 동향과 에너지 저장 산업 현황 및 코트라 수출 지원 사업에 대해 말씀드리도록 하겠습니다. 먼저 인도 경제 동향입니다. 인도는 아시아 서남부에 위치해 있으며 면적은 우리나라의 33배 크기이고 세계에서 7번째로 큰 국가입니다. 인구는 14억 명으로 현재 세계 2위이며 1위인 중국과 거의 비슷한 수준입니다. 언어는 힌디어와 영어 외에도 총 21개 언어가 공식 언어로 지정되어 있는데 참고로 해외 비즈니스를 하는 인도 기업인들은 대체로 영어를 잘 구사합니다. 북방 지역에는 아리아인, 남방 지역에는 드라비다족으로 크게 구성되어 있고 종교는 80% 이상이 힌두교, 나머지는 이슬람, 기독교, 시크교, 불교 순으로 믿고 있습니다. 작년 기준으로 1인당 GDP는 2,100달러였는데 이는 우리나라 1인당 GDP 35,000달러의 16분의 1에 해당하는 수준입니다. 정치체제는 의원 내각제를 채택하고 있어서 총리가 실질적인 국가 원수이고 현재 인민당 당수인 나렌드라 모디 총리가 높은 지지율을 받으며 2014년부터 1회 연임하였고 안정적으로 임기를 수행하고 있습니다. 경제 성장률을 살펴보면 코로나로 2020년 마이너스 7% 역성장을 했지만 작년 2021년은 다른 신흥국보다 높은 9%의 성장을 하면서 코로나 이전 수준을 회복하였습니다. 무역도 수입, 수출 모두 큰 폭으로 성장해 2021년에는 전체 무역 규모에서 9,700억 달러를 기록했습니다. 올해 1분기 역시 전년 동기 대비 수출이 모두 약 20%대 증가율을 기록하고 있습니다. 인도 무역을 국가별로 살펴보면 미국, 중국, UAE 순으로 교역량이 많고 우리나라는 인도 기준에서 보면 11번째 교역국입니다. 인도가 주로 수출하는 품목은 광물, 연료, 석유, 보석, 원자로 순서이고 주 수입 품목 역시 광물, 연료, 석유, 보석, 전자기기 순입니다. 원유와 귀금속이 모두 수입과 수출에서 1, 2위 품목인데 이는 원재료를 수입 가공해서 재수출하기 때문입니다. 특히 전기전자, 기계, 화학 등 중간재 수입이 많은 것이 특징입니다. 우리나라와의 무역을 보면 인도는 우리나라 7대 수출 대상국이고 5대 흑자국입니다. 한국의 주 수출품은 합성수지, 반도체, 윤활유, 자동차 부품, 철강 제품이고 인도에서 한국으로 수입하는 주 품목은 플라스틱 원료인 나프타, 알루미늄 스크랩, 정밀화학 원료 등입니다. 참고로 우리나라와 인도는 2010년 자유무역협정의 일종인 세파 협정을 체결하였고 이 협약은 인도가 OECD 국가와 맺은 최초의 협약이라는 의미가 있습니다. 인도 투자 유치 동향을 보면 코로나에도 불구하고 계속 많은 외국인 투자를 유치해 왔습니다. 조세 회피 지역을 제외하고 보면 미국, 일본, 영국이 주요 투자 국가이고 산업으로는 서비스업, 컴퓨터 소프트웨어, 하드웨어, 통신, 자동차 산업에 많은 투자가 이루어지고 있습니다. 우리나라의 대인도 투자는 작년까지 누적 금액이 73억 달러 수준으로 베트남과 인도네시아에 비하면 아주 적은 규모입니다. 업종별로는 제조업 투자가 전체 80%를 차지하고 있어서 인도 투자가 주로 제조업에 집중돼 있음을 알 수 있고, 기업 규모로는 역시 대기업의 투자 비중이 크고 중소기업은 대기업과 동반 진출했거나 이를 대기업에 납품하는 기업인 경우가 많습니다. 2022년 올해 인도 경제 전망을 말씀드리면, 현재 수출, 소비, 투자 등 경제 지표가 다른 신흥국과 비교했을 때 양호하게 집계되고 있어 작년과 비슷한 수준의 성장률을 달성할 것으로 전망됩니다. IMF나 월드뱅크, 모건 스탠리 등 주요 전문기관들도 대체로 8%에서 10% 사이 높은 경제 성장률을 예상하고 있습니다. 한편 중국과 근래 국경 분쟁 이슈가 발생하면서 정부 차원에서 중국산을 규제하고 있고, 인도 소비자들의 반중 경소도 심화되고 있어서 우리 기업들이 여러 시장에서 반사 이익을 누릴 수 있을 것으로 생각됩니다. 인도는 지난 2014년부터 메이크 인 인디아 정책을 추진하며 제조업의 비중을 GDP 25%까지 확대하기 위해 노력하고 있으며, 2022년에는 메이크 인 인디아의 다음 버전인 셀프 릴라이언트 인디아 정책을 도입하여 글로벌 밸류체인의 중심이 되기 위해 노력하고 있습니다. 특히 글로벌 다국적 기업들을 인도로 유치하고 인도 국내 기업들의 제조업을 활성시키기 위하여 생산 연계 인센티브인 PLI를 도입하였는데, 이 PLI에 선정될 경우 인도에서 제조되는 제품의 매출 증가분 4에서 6%를 보조금 형태로 돌려받을 수 있기 때문에 메리트가 아주 크다고 볼 수 있습니다. 에너지 관련 주요 생산 연계 인센티브 PLI 내용을 보면, 올해 3월 첨단 배터리 셀 분야에서 약 24억 달러 규모의 인센티브를 4개사에 지급하는 것으로 발표되었습니다. 4개사 중 릴라이언스 뉴 에너지와 라제시 익스포트의 경우 이번 에너지 스토리지 행사에 참여하여 국내 기업들과 상담을 가질 예정입니다. 또한 태양광 PV 모듈 관련한 생산 연계 인센티브도 약 6억 달러의 인센티브가 제공될 예정입니다. 코로나로 촉발된 글로벌 공급망 문제는 인플레이션을 야기하였고, 우크라이나 사태로 인해 상황이 더 악화되고 있습니다. 미국을 중심으로 한 많은 국가들이 러시아 경제 제재를 실시하여 인플레이션을 더 자극하고 있는데, 인도는 동맹국들의 압박에도 불구하고 경제 제재에 동참하지 않는 자국 우선주의를 보이고 있습니다. 오히려 러시아로부터 원유 수입량을 늘리고 있는데, 작년 인도가 러시아로부터 수입한 원유량이 총 1,600만 배럴이었지만 올해는 1월부터 4월까지 최소 4천만 배럴을 수입하여 이미 작년의 2배를 넘어섰습니다. 물론 인도가 러시아와의 우호적인 관계에 있어 왔기 때문이기도 하지만 원유 수요의 85% 이상은 수입에 의존하고 있어 국내 인플레이션을 줄이기 위한 고유적인 측면도 있습니다. 게다가 미국, 중국 간의 세계 패권 다툼으로 국제 정세는 급격하게 변화하고 있습니다. 중국은 2022년 1월 역내 포괄적 경제 동반자 협정 RCEP을 정식 출범하여 영향력을 확장하고 있으며, 미국은 중국을 견제하기 위해 지난달 5월 23일 인도태평양 경제 프레임워크 IPEF를 출범하였습니다. IPEF의 경우 미국이 글로벌 공급망과 인프라, 디지털 경제, 신재생에너지 분야를 중심으로 미국, 일본, 인도, 대한민국, 호주 등 14개 참여국의 협력을 모색하기 위한 포괄적 경제협의체를 지향하고 있습니다. 기존의 포괄적 점진적 환태평양 경제동반자 협정인 CPTPP는 중국을 견제하는 데 상당히 미흡하다는 판단하에 IPEF에서 경제는 물론 안보까지 포함하여 중국을 견제할 수 있기 때문에 중국 정부는 IPEF 출범에 강하게 반발하고 있습니다. 인도는 역사적으로 국경을 맞대고 있는 중국과 사이가 좋지 않았습니다. 하지만 아무리 중국이 싫다고 해도 경제적으로는 중국 제품을 선택하는 모습을 계속 보여주고 있습니다. 정부 차원뿐만 아니라 민간에서도 반중 심리가 강하게 있어서 원산지를 표기하는 규정을 만든다든지 메이드 인 차이나 또는 메이드 인 PRC인 제품 사용을 줄이고 알리바바, 탄센트 등 중국 앱 사용을 금지하였습니다. 하지만 그럼에도 불구하고 중국과의 무역량은 오히려 늘어나고 있는데 중국의 저가 제품에 대한 대체제를 찾기 힘들고 중국 기업들이 인도 소비자들의 수요에 빠르게 대처하기 때문입니다. 하지만 미국 중심의 IPEF를 통한 중국 견제와 인도 내 반중 심리는 앞으로도 지속될 것으로 예상되기 때문에 이러한 상황에서 국내 제품이 비교 우위에 설 수 있는 틈새 시장을 노려야 할 것입니다. 무조건 가격만이 중요하던 시장에서 가격이 약간 비싸더라도 품질이 우수하면 선택받을 수 있는 시장으로 점차 다변화되고 있으며 한국산 제품의 뛰어난 품질과 가성비가 인정받고 있기 때문에 보다 장기적인 안목에서 인도 시장을 개척해 나간다면 그동안의 저가 중국산 제품에 실망한 인도 바이어들의 이목을 집중시킬 수 있을 것입니다. 다음은 인도 에너지 저장 시장에 대해 말씀드리도록 하겠습니다. 인도는 2021년 기준 총 394기가와트의 전기 설비 용량을 가지고 있으며 이 중 60%는 석유, 석탄 등 화석 연료를 사용하는 화력 발전에 의존하고 있습니다. 만성적인 무역 적자의 가장 큰 원인은 석유와 가스를 85% 이상 수입한 데서 발생하는데 이와 함께 배출되는 이산화탄소도 줄이는 방법은 신재생에너지를 통한 방법밖에 없습니다. 2030년까지 신재생에너지를 통한 전기발전 설비 용량을 연간 500기가와트로 확대할 목표를 가지고 있으며 화석연료 사용을 줄이며 대기오염과 같은 환경 문제를 해결하면서 동시에 무역 격차를 해소하기 위한 노력을 기울이고 있습니다. 하지만 태양광과 풍력을 활용한 신재생에너지의 단점은 바로 자연의 힘을 빌어 발전하기 때문에 생산 용량을 조절하기 힘들고 불규칙하게 생산된다는 점입니다. 화면에서 보이는 그래프는 0시부터 24시까지 하루 에너지 수요와 공급량을 나타내고 있습니다. 갈색 그래프는 에너지 수요를 나타내고 있는데 새벽에 낮은 수치를 보이다가 오후에 전기의 수요가 가장 높은 것을 볼 수 있습니다. 노란색 그래프는 태양광 발전으로 생산되는 재생에너지를 나타내며 해가 뜨지 않는 시간대에는 전력 생산량이 제로인 것을 알 수 있습니다. 파란색 그래프는 풍력 발전인데 밤과 새벽에 많은 에너지를 생산하고 있습니다. 이 세 개의 그래프를 한꺼번에 합치면 재생에너지가 많이 생산되는 시간대와 실제 에너지가 많이 필요한 시간대가 차이 나는 것을 알 수 있습니다. 즉, 재생에너지를 통해 전력을 많이 생산하여도 이를 보관하는 에너지 스토리지 산업이 꼭 필요한 상황인 것입니다. 인도는 화석연료의 의존성을 줄이고 세계 최악의 대기오염 지수를 가진 불명예를 벗어던지기 위해 노력하고 있습니다. 신재생에너지 생산 비용이 점점 줄어들고 있고 국민의 보건 위생 수준을 향상시키는 것도 중요하기 때문에 신재생에너지의 활용을 더욱 늘릴 것이며 전기차와 에너지 스토리지 장치를 더 많이 활용할 것입니다. 인도는 에너지 저장 제품 제작을 위한 원료와 셀, 배터리 관리 시스템을 대부분 수입에 의존하고 있습니다. 리튬은 호주와 칠레로부터 70% 이상을 수입하고 있으며 배터리의 기본인 셀도 중국과 한국으로부터 60% 이상을 수입하고 있습니다. 배터리 매니지먼트 시스템인 BMS도 중국, 한국, 대만, 일본에서 주로 수입하는 상황입니다. 이러한 상황을 극복하기 위해 매년 에너지 저장 산업에 신규 진입하는 회사들이 늘어나고 있는 것을 알 수 있습니다. 인도는 에너지 저장 시장을 활성시키기 위해 다양한 에너지 저장 정책을 제시하고 있습니다. 하지만 아직 증가하는 에너지 저장 수요에 비해 인도 국내에서 관련 제조 역량이 부족한 상황입니다. 글로벌 에너지 저장 기업들과 인도 국내 기업들의 적극적인 투자를 유치하기 위해 2020년 배터리 셀에 대한 국가 프로그램 NPACC를 시작하였으며 2021년 생산 연계 인센티브를 발표하여 파격적으로 지원할 계획입니다. 또한 한국의 한전과 같은 인도 최대 전력 회사인 NTPC에서는 앞으로 건설하거나 기존 발전소를 개선할 때마다 에너지 저장 시스템을 함께 설치할 계획을 가지고 있습니다. 에너지 저장 관련 대규모 프로젝트는 인도 전역에서 동시다발적으로 진행되고 있습니다. 인도 북부 끝에 위치한 라다크에서는 히말라야 산맥과 쿤룬 산맥에 둘러싸여 있는 자연 환경을 활용하여 신재생 에너지를 생산하고 생산된 전력을 에너지 저장 시스템을 통해 활용하는 계획을 발표했으며 인도 서부 구자라트주와 라자스탄주에서도 대규모 배터리 에너지 저장 시스템을 구축하고 있습니다. 또한 공기업인 인도 태양광에너지공사는 민간기업인 타타파워와 손을 잡고 인도 중부 차티스가르 주에서 관련 프로젝트를 추진하고 있습니다. 다음은 주요 배터리 제조업체 및 생산 용량을 표시한 지도입니다. 수도인 뉴델리 주량과 서부 구자라트주, 마하라슈트라주에 많은 기업들이 투자를 하였는데 인도 북부 지역의 투자가 집중된 것을 볼 수 있습니다. 배터리는 무게가 많이 나가고 안전 문제로 운송이 까다롭기 때문에 배터리 제조 공장 주위에 관련 제품의 생산이 많이 이루어지는 경향이 있으며 해당 주변 지역도 에너지 저장 산업에서 중요하게 활용될 가능성이 높습니다. 특히 구자라트주는 넥스차지, 와리 등과 같은 대기업의 대규모 투자로 향후 발전 가능성이 매우 높다고 볼 수 있습니다. 또한 TDSG의 인도 최초 전지 제조 프로젝트의 본거지이며 리뉴파워와 타타케미컬 각각 배터리 제조 및 셀 제조 영역에 진출할 계획을 가지고 있습니다. 다음은 코트라의 해외 진출 지원 사업에 대한 안내입니다. 저희 뭄바이무역관은 한국과 인도 에너지 저장 기업의 교류를 확대하여 한국 기업의 수출을 늘리기 위해 6월 14일부터 16일까지 웨비나와 화상 상담회를 실시합니다. 6월 14일 웨비나에서는 코트라 뭄바이 유튜브 채널을 통해 인도 에너지 저장 트렌드 및 정책을 소개하고 인도 대표 기업인 와리, 넥스차지의 제품 및 협력 전략 등에 대해서 강연을 들을 수 있습니다. 또한 15일부터 16일까지 바이어와 국내 기업 간 사전 상호 신청 매칭된 화상 상담을 진행할 예정입니다. 코트라에서 온라인 플랫폼인 줌과 함께 통역을 무료로 지원해 드릴 것입니다. 인도 에너지 저장 산업은 앞으로도 발전이 계속될 분야이며 우리 기업들이 유럽, 북미와 같은 선진국뿐만 아니라 거대한 시장을 가지고 있으면서 아직 초기 단계일 때 선점할 수 있는 분야입니다. 이번 행사를 일회성으로 지원하는 것에 그치지 않고 인도 뭄바이 무역관과 코트라 분석 그린산업팀에서 꾸준히 지원해 드릴 예정입니다. 만일 인도 기업과의 제휴나 수출이 본격적으로 논의가 되어 지사를 설립할 수준까지 발전할 수도 있는데 그럴 때에는 저희 코트라에서 제공하는 지사 사업 활용을 추천드립니다. 한국에서 인도로 직원을 파견하게 되면 소요되는 비용과 시간이 많이 들 수밖에 없습니다. 하지만 사업이 본격적인 궤도에 오르기도 전에 해외 파견을 보내기는 현실적으로 힘든 점이 많습니다. 그러한 상황에서 마치 주재원을 현지에 보낸 것처럼 전담 직원을 배치하여 밀착 지원을 받을 수 있는 서비스가 코트라 지사와 사업입니다. 350만 원의 비용으로 1년간 전담 직원을 두고 현지 기업과 협의를 하신다면 비용과 리스크를 줄일 수 있으면서 보다 실효성이 높은 거래를 하실 수 있을 것입니다. 이상으로 인도 경제 및 에너지 저장 산업에 대한 발표를 마치겠습니다. 감사합니다.
감사합니다. 유동길차장님. 이상으로 오늘 인도 에너지 저장 시장 진출 설명회 발표를 모두 마무리했습니다. 오늘 말씀드린 내용과 관련하여 문의사항이 있으신 경우는 저희 뭄바이 무역관으로 언제든 연락 주시기 바랍니다. 긴 시간 함께 해주셔서 감사합니다.